I'm so excited that you're here from the other side of the ocean. What time is it in Germany?
It's 4 o'clock
In the afternoon?
Yes.
So you've already had your day. You're starting to wind down for the day.
And it was quite an intense day because I'm getting up very early, always 5:30. I'm getting up and do my exercises and my home nets. And then we have this beautiful garden now in the back. It's gorgeous. And then, we did so many errands this morning, like getting for my office and for my husband's office and my daughter. We went to IKEA this morning, and then we bought a TV, and then it was like, oh my God, we have to get back. And then I said, I need to rest because before I meet. Are we online already? No.
Yep, we're online. We're live. Oh, so we're live on Facebook and recording. And just kind of give people a few seconds to hop in and find out that we're here.
I tell you, a move over the Atlantic is quite an adventure.
I'm telling you, these days I barely leave my yard, never mind the country.
Yes, I mean, the thing is, we may be a little bit crazy, but that's why I'm also probably called the Queen of Change, because when we moved from Germany to the United States, 2001, for me to start my new international job in New York, this was in a month when 9/11 happened. September 2001, we moved. We didn't know that 9/11 will happen, but it happened in the midst of our move.
Wow.
And we managed that. And this time we are moving right in the midst of a pandemic. But, it's, change is possible. And I tell you, for us, COVID was a blessing.
I hear you.
Because it moved things so differently, and we approached it and we embraced it like, these things are happening, and we did our meditation and our work and then suddenly shifted, and within 6 weeks we moved.
So good. Well, I know you are the Queen of Change, and we're going to talk about that. I'm going to go ahead and get started with a digital marketing tip of the week. And what I wanted to talk about today, I have been spending the whole month, hold on, I got to get this book, going through, I have a paid membership group, the Rise Together group, and this month we're going through Donald Miller's Marketing Made Simple book. And gosh, I just want to spend every minute, if I could just shut everything else off and then spend all of my time redoing all of my marketing materials. Like, I know we all get caught up in that, right? Like, we finally think we've got it right, and then it's like, oh, wait, that's a better idea. But here's something that I've been learning from Roger Miller's book, Donald Miller's book, that seems simple, and it's especially for the people in the Rise Above Noise group or my paid Rise Together membership group, that when you show up, and I know that you're familiar with this too, Petra, when you show up at an event, or you show up on somebody's interview, or you show up just, now that used to be called the elevator speech, but let's say on a Zoom call, and you have, I don't know, 15, 30 seconds, and people call it the elevator pitch, or people now are calling it the grocery store pitch or whatever, to kind of let people know what it is that you're doing. You need that one-liner. And I've gone through a lot of iterations of that. But in the Donald Miller book, and I'm going to actually share in a minute, he says that your one-liner is composed of 3 parts. It's the problem, the solution, and the results. And that seems like, okay, I get it. But I think so many of us start off with I do this and I do that. And maybe you talk about the how versus the why. And so what he'll say is you want to start with the problem and name only one problem, and don't overthink the solution component of your one-liner, right? That's the easy part. That third part of your one-liner like releases the tension of like, okay, here's the problem, here's how you feel after the problem. And so what I'm going to do right now is share my screen and show you guys. I'm going to create a link for this too, so you guys can get this on your own. Petra, do you see now where it says create a one-liner? Are you seeing what I see? Okay.
I do.
So this is, if you guys, I'll put the link to this download for you if you'd like to grab this. It's a simple worksheet where you can use this like distilled version of the brand story script. If you guys haven't already tried this too, I'll put this in the chat in a minute. Go to mystorybrand.com, mystorybrand.com. You will be able to start a free dashboard of your own where you can actually go through a whole story brand exercise. It has prompts, it has little videos, it's free. And so this is only one part of it. So if you download this worksheet, you can kind of figure out maybe 3 different one-liners that you can use for different problems, solution, and the reward. It's a reward for taking the steps to solve that problem. And it's really just a concise statement and helps draw people into a conversation about what it is that you're offering. So I'll put this link in the discussion, has more details in here, some examples from a life coach that I'm working with that could help you with some of your words, and then a place to keep your notes. So that was a very quick, very brief idea of what I'm working on this week, especially in the Rise Together group. We'll be talking about the book in a session next week where we're all going to come up with our one-liner, and we're also going to figure out how to create like our, not even the whole homepage of our website, because that seems overwhelming to me, but even just the header, like things we take for granted on our website. So many of us make it about me and my journey and my thing, right? But it's not. It's about the problem you're solving, so that people, when they get to your website or they see your content, they're like, oh wait, that's a problem I have. I need to find a solution for that. And then they can see that you have the solution. So I hope you guys will find that.
The solution.
Say that again.
Your story is the solution, because you want to emphasize on your story, because it shows people that you've been there, you have done it, you went through it, and you can solve them or help them solve their problem. And I love that you are talking about the elevator pitch, because I ditched my elevator pitch a year ago because it's not working. What I found in networking groups, always, people say, oh, I'm this and I'm that, and then flat. People, do not react. You do not have enough time. So when you ditch your elevator pitch and go, really, whom do you serve? What problem do you solve? And how do you solve? That's the best solution. That's why I like your one-liner. The elevator pitch, or I call it, I adapted it from my mentor Jane M. Powers, the infomercial, that you have a 17 seconds and very precise, very clear, very pointed, and people want to talk to you.
So I'm going to put you on the spot then here, Petra. Instead of reading your bio for you, you want to share your, what did you call it? Your intro?
Infomercial.
Your
Hello.
infomercial.
Yes. Hello. I'm Petra Contrada. I'm also called the Queen of Change, and I'm an international speaker, a spiritual entrepreneur, and a rebel. And I work with entrepreneurs, female entrepreneurs that are ready to be the change, because most overthink and underfeel and are missing too many opportunities and incredible success in their life. And I help them to be the change and to thrive and win, to be the change, to make their life and their business more successful than ever. And they are able to fulfill their divine duty and their purpose.
I love that, right? So that was like the problem, and
so
then
first
a little
of all,
bit of the how.
Entrepreneurs, female entrepreneurs that are ready to be the change. A lot of them are not ready, but I work with people that, that feel something has to happen. Mm-hmm. And when people talk to me as well, then they know I've been through it. I've done it. I've been through it. I went through all the hoops and hopples, and I know how to help them, and I know how I can pinpoint on their issues.
So good. Well, I loved the last line too, and I know you don't have it in front of you, but what you said at the end was, what's the transformation, right? Like, here's the problem, here's the why, and then the transformation is you live more fully. You are the change, and you live fulfilled.
Happy, healthy, and successful, and fulfill your destiny, because that only then we really, if we are passionate, if we love what we do, and if we enjoy what we do, then we can be, then we live the life we are truly meant to live.
Well, tell me more about that then. Let's dive into it. How, first of all, I know this is not where you started, because we met a while ago, and you've had many, many lives up till now. Oh, but yeah. Again, I've known you for a long time, and you are glowing and you look healthy. Like, you're definitely living your purpose right now.
I do.
Tell me more about that.
What it is all, I discovered that if you really want to be successful, no matter in what area in your life, the key is self-mastery, self-management. And there are secrets that I'm happy to share with you and the audience that help you to go that route. And we are all humans. Humans are lazy, humans are fearful. But the thing is, there are certain things that you can do and that help you to be successful. So let me share with you the secrets that I loved and I learned from my mentor, Darren Hardy. First of all, the first secret is you need to have energy and focus. So energy and focus means that you need to, number one is that you take care of yourself. The number one, what people often miss out, they're in their job, they're in their work, they're in their business, and they are so focused, and forget themselves. And this is here also where my story starts. And I had the same going on 6 years ago. I was in that hamster wheel. I was working and paying the bills, paying the mortgage, paying this, and getting everything straightened out, managing my team. And I forgot totally about my welfare, my health, my energy. And I also did not really do what I really was loving. So, and my energy drained. And I had gained a lot of weight. So, and I woke up one morning and with pneumonia that didn't go away for months, and nothing happened. And I got weaker and weaker, and no doctor could find out what I needed to do to change that, until I had the moment of awakening. My husband said, why don't you start meditating? And my husband, he is a spiritual healer, and he is an incredible spiritual teacher as well. And I had, forgotten to take care of myself. So I started meditating again. I started working again on what to improve my energy, and focused on my health and well-being. And then I had this aha moment when after meditation, when I suddenly woke up and I hear this voice very loud and sonore and say, you be the change, only you can do it. Oh, and then I got up and changed my life. Within a year, I dropped 100 pounds, changed my lifestyle, and continue to do that. I developed a program that step by step, I call it multidimensional strategies, that you can use to really build up yourself. And then once you manage yourself and take care of yourself, then you are also ready and conquer the world. Help your business, help the people you are meant to serve, and I think an end to fulfill your purpose. And that, I think, is a very, very important start, where you start. And then, of course, the number two secret is you stay on track and accelerate. And the third secret is multiply your success and the result. So the number one is, if you want to be successful, you have to have an ADD, and it's not what you think. It's something else. It's an active destructive defense system. And we have to set that up. What I also said, these multidimensional strategies, you have to set up a system for yourself that you change your life, and you go straight into the direction where you want to be. And it helps to really manifest things. I will be launching end of September, I will be launching a new course, which is the Entrepreneur Success Formula, to help entrepreneurs to be successful, because your success is my priority, and I developed a program. Let me tell you something. 7 weeks ago, I did my own course. I started my own course. I set goals. Number one goal was I wanted to lose 15 COVID pounds that I had gained. Number two was, I said, we want to be in, we are now speaking since 4 years to moving to Germany to set up our second business there. We keep the, we work international. But we wanted to move to Germany because my husband, he is a naturopathic doctor and he's certified in Germany. He cannot work with his certification in the US. So we said, let's move to Germany and do it from there. So then I said, we want to be, before the end of the year, we want to be in Germany. And the third goal is, I have my successful business, but within 12 months, I have also a very successful business on the German speaking side. So 15 COVID pounds leveled off. Nice. And I'm sitting here 6 weeks, 7 weeks later in Germany, in our new home, in a wonderful, beautiful setting. And I'm looking into the mountains. I am living my dream. Seriously, it is possible when you implement the right things in your life. And this active destruction defense system is a very important key. Now, first of all, taking care of yourself, then your destruction defense system that helps you to really block out everything what is, taking up your attention and distraction that you have, and starting with the cell phone, that is key. Then we need this, we have to set up a guidance and an operational system. So this system we can incorporate in our daily routine and daily methods, but step by step and little things every day and over time change your life completely. If you're interested, I spoke with you a while ago when I interviewed you for my market research for my new program. I'm not successful because they have a lack of self-management and what is that word? Self-management. I had the word on my tongue, meaning to lead yourself. You have to lead yourself when you want to lead others. Yes. Either people you work with or also your clients, to help them to go into the right direction. So do it yourself before. So if you want to be successful, the secret number 2 is to leverage your results. That means also you don't get it all done. You focus on the most important things to get the things done that move you forward. So I always see people out there, and me included. I say, oh, I'm so busy. I used to be busy. I am not busy anymore, because busy equals lazy. When you say I'm busy, you lack priorities and clarity and focus on what matters. If you focus on what truly matters, your world changes. You get rid of the 80% distractions that keep you from focusing on what is important.
Hold on. I got to sit with that for a second. You said busy is lazy. I see where you're going. You say focus on what truly matters. I see where you're going. I get the big idea. You're going to have to tell me more.
Is a thought form. We have to start with our thoughts.
Okay.
And the thought forms we created over a lifetime, you know.
Yes, yes.
And we learn that we start with our family, with our parents, what we learn and the ideas that we have, and then we get into the what and the school and then university or whatever we do, and we create our thought forms. And we learn this, that you have to be busy, and then you get overwhelmed and you get into that. I have so much to do, I have so much to do. But really, seriously, this is just a thought form. A thought form that you are busy. And busy people usually are lazy, because busy is an excuse, like overwhelm is an excuse. You can choose not to be overwhelmed.
Okay. I see where you're going.
This is a key. And
so would you say that's what you're saying? I love that we're going to noodle this a little bit. Noodle's my new word too. I love noodling this a little bit. So instead of feeling busy or saying I'm so busy and using that as an excuse, I think what you're saying then is, when you've figured out, you focus on what truly matters and you focus on that one thing, you still could, like your time, you still could be doing the things. So that you don't feel as overwhelmed and you don't feel that scattered feeling and you don't feel so busy, because you're really focusing on that one thing and it helps give you that clarity. Is that what you're saying?
This is part of it. Yes, you lack, as I said, you lack priorities, you lack clarity and focus on what truly matters, because you are distracted with everything around.
Mm-hmm.
But busy is also a weakness, because it's an excuse to avoid what is hard and uncomfortable. And we all know that, you know, we procrastinate because, you know, I don't know, and it's maybe costing me. It will cost me much more work than I would like to do, and then it also feels uncomfortable to do this. So it's often that excuse that comes out of our natural weakness, because we are humans. We still have that reptilian brain that has, you know, that we have since millions of years, that says, okay, flight and fight, and you have to feed yourself, and other than that, you have nothing to do. But we are living in a different world right now. So this is, most of the time, it's excuses to avoid the hard and uncomfortable. Then I say, I'm busy. And then number 3, busy is fear. Fear is something what is in all of us. Depending on how you grew up and what your experience is, you throw yourself into the seemingly urgent, loud, and insane tasks to hide. We hide behind the tasks that we think, oh, we have to do this, and we have to do this, and we have to do this. Busy is out of control. And you don't lack time, you lack skills, and the skills are self-management skills, self-mastery skills, changing your belief systems, changing your habits, and forget all the time management. Time management is nuts. You really succeed when you develop what I said before, the ADD, the active destructive defense system, and really set this up and follow it and focus, clarity, and taking action. These are the things that we have to learn. And then you find your vital functions. Then they provide you 50 to 100% times the leverage to multiply your results. And this is the key. And we often overlook that. To take care of these things, we have to start with ourselves first. Taking care of ourselves, of our health, of our wellness, get our focus and clarity, and overcome our busyness, the laziness, the weakness, and take action with the right tools. And that changes your life. And I'm a good example of that.
Well, yes, you sure do live it, and you are being the change. And I know that you're helping so many people in your programs and as a speaker. And I know you, like with COVID, I know you had a whole speaking tour scheduled and it didn't happen, but you bounce back, like you just get it done.
You know, I still listen. You know, if COVID is changed for everything. Yeah. Since we have this crazy thing going on around the world, there are people that are totally depressed, and there are people that strive, and everything in between. Yeah. So when this came, I just had set up a 6-8 weeks tour speaking tour to Germany. I was supposed to be March 21st in Berlin as a keynote speaker in front of 500 people. And I had a whole speaking tour set up, finishing off with in Frankfurt in the exhibition center with 4,000 people on stage. And everything got canceled a week before. And we had set up going to Germany, and we wanted to have, my husband was supposed to come with me. Everything changed within a heartbeat. Everything was canceled, no travel, nothing. And I took a deep breath and said, okay, things came good more. I changed quickly a lot of speeches into online, and said, you know, now it's time to get a new program. And then I started my research, and things are moving. And you see, you know, things are moving. We are here in Europe. I will be launching my signature course, the new signature course, the Ultimate Success Formula or the Entrepreneur Success Formula in September. And I can, you know, it's amazing. Life is just amazing when you take the right approach.
So good. So I know that you and I had talked about this new program that you're putting together, and that you had a resource that you wanted to make available.
Yes. So first of all, because of all what happened as well, I wanted to have a new wonderful gift, the three secrets for success. This is a short video that, like a 20-minute video, half-hour video that I wanted to record, which also leads into my explanation into my new signature program. But because of everything what happened with the move and everything coming up so quickly, I had 3 weeks no internet now, but managing through it. I'm a little bit late. We probably have it next week. But in the interim, for today, everybody could go on to my bot, which is the www.ichange.live, L-I-V-E. Here you can download the 5 success secrets. So you can get, you know, an idea about change. The five key elements of change. Yep. And the 3 success secrets. I will send you the link next week that you can put it then on for your Facebook group with the video on the 3 success secrets for entrepreneurs.
Writing that down.
So this is, so you get 2 things. One, the 5 key elements for change. And the second is, I'm going to send you that link next week for the 3 success secrets.
Writing that down. Awesome. I've put the link in the chat on Facebook, and I'll put it in the show notes to this as well. Next week.
Yes, for the change secrets. Yes, wonderful. And if anybody would love to hop on a call with me to, you know, 20-minute clarity to change call, there is also a link provided to schedule a call with me.
Those are free discovery calls that you have?
Yes.
And the link is on that page.
Yes. Right now, there may be a fewer appointments because I blocked off a lot because of the move. But people can also email me at petra@petracontrada.com and say, I would love to schedule something soon. Then I'll arrange my schedule around and people can talk to me.
You know, I'm feeling, it's a very interesting summer, right? The whole COVID thing. there was more energy I felt in July and August, the beginning of August, for business owners than I have normally felt in the summer. Now we're in, here in New England anyway, the last 2 weeks of August, everybody's like, oh, I didn't get enough summer. And so people are kind of taking some time off. But I feel that right after, probably after Labor Day's late this week, but right after Labor Day, I feel there's a sense of focus, and people who were busy, maybe not taking the steps, maybe getting caught up in all the things, I feel that there's going to be this energy shift where people are focusing on the one thing that's going to shift their business. And so this is a great opportunity to help get some clarity on that as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Petra, thank you so much. It's so good to see you from across the ocean, my friend. You guys, I've put all the links in the notes. Make sure you reach out to Petra if you'd like. If you're interested in learning more about the Rise Together membership group, that cart's not open until September 15th, but I'm happy to talk to you about it and tell you about what's happening in that particular group. Yeah, awesome.
It's amazing to be here with you. I mean, imagine we are over 6,000 miles apart, and it feels like we are sitting in the room next to each other, right?
Especially with your wood ceiling and my wood walls.
Yes. So we are really matching. So once I have my, I told you before, in 2 weeks our stuff is coming, because it takes 6 to 7 weeks until, it's shipped over the Atlantic. Yeah. And then I have also more light and equipment.
So good. So good. All right, I'm going to stop.
But I'm set up too.
Well, you're doing great. I mean, you're just so resilient.
Thank you, sweetie.